This is regarding BRICS Foreign Ministers meeting under our chairship. India will host the BRICS Foreign Ministers meeting on 14th and 15th May 2026. The meeting will be chaired by External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar. BRICS foreign ministers and heads of delegations from member and partner countries will participate in the meeting. They will also call on Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi. During the meeting, the foreign ministers of BRICS member countries will exchange views on global and regional issues of mutual interest. On the second day, BRICS member and partner countries will participate in a session themed BRICS at 20, Building for Resilience, Innovation, Cooperation and Sustainability. This will be followed by a session on the reforms of global governance and multilateral system. The BRICS foreign ministers held their last meeting on the margins of the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly on 26 September 2025. The meeting was chaired by India in its capacity as the incoming chair for BRICS 2026. This will also go out as a press release, so you can refer to it subsequently. Okay. So, पहले कविता आपका सवाल कि ब्रिक्स फॉरेन मिनिस्टर्स में कौन कौन लोग भाग ले रहे हैं. जैसे मैंने कहा 14 और 15 तारीख को ये विदेश मंत्री ब्रिक्स विदेश मंत्री की उनकी बैठक हो रही है, जिसकी अध्यक्षता हम लोग कर रहे हैं. जहाँ तक देशों का आपने जिक्र किया, उनकी तरफ से कौन आएगा ये तो खैर उनको तय करना है, लेकिन जैसे जैसे लोग आएंगे आपको पता चल जाएगा कि कौन उनके नेतृत्व कर रहा है, कौन लोग उसमें भाग ले रहे हैं. दूसरा सवाल आपका नेपाल को लेके था. देखिए, नेपाल के साथ मैंने पहले भी कहा है कि हमारे रिश्ते एक बहुआयामी किस्म के हैं. जब वहाँ इलेक्शन हुआ, नई सरकार बनी, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री ने उनसे बात की और ये कहा कि हमारे दोनों देशों के रिश्ते जो इतने पुराने हैं, पारिवारिक रिश्ते हैं, गर्मजोशी भरे रिश्ते हैं, इसको हम और मजबूत करेंगे और अपनी प्रतिबद्धता को हम लोगों ने जताया. उसके बाद हमारे विदेश मंत्री की बातचीत हुई, वहाँ के विदेश मंत्री से. दोनों नेताओं की मुलाकात मॉरिशस में हुई थी. वहाँ पर एक अन्य बैठक है उसके साइड लाइन में. उसके बाद विदेश मंत्री को उनके तरफ से न्योता आया है नेपाल जाने का. जहाँ तक वहाँ जाने की बात है, इसकी डेट्स दोनों तरफ की म्यूचुअल कन्वीनियंस के हिसाब से की जाएगी. Ayushi, you had a question on. Okay. We share multifaceted partnership with Nepal. After the elections in Nepal, our Prime Minister had conveyed his congratulations, and he also spoke to the Prime Minister of Nepal, conveying our steadfast commitment to building upon the strong India-Nepal friendship and traditional ties that we have. Post that, we also had an external affairs meeting. We had a conversation, a bilateral meeting with the Foreign Minister of Nepal, His Excellency Mr. Shishir Khanal. This happened in Mauritius. Both sides now, at various levels, we are working closely to further deepen a partnership. We have received, as I said earlier, an invitation from the Nepali side for our Foreign Secretary to visit Nepal. Dates for a visit will be finalized as per the mutual convenience of the two sides, and we'll keep you posted of these developments. Ayushi, your question was BRICS foreign ministers. Several foreign ministers from BRICS countries will be participating. Some of them, I think, will be arriving this afternoon. And as and when they arrive, you'll come to know the participation. We'll also be putting out messages in that regard. On the question of joint statement, we will come back to you on this. We will let you know as things progress. On Bangladesh, see, we have already indicated that we are taking this relationship in a positive direction. We had the Foreign Minister of Bangladesh visiting India some time back, and we also had a speaker join the celebration and the inauguration of the new government in Bangladesh. So that is the trajectory of this relationship with Bangladesh at present. Huma, on BRICS membership, BRICS works on the basis of consensus. So it is for the BRICS countries to decide as to what to do with membership. The expansion has happened Recently, partner countries expansion happened in Kazan, if I'm not wrong, and earlier in Johannesburg, several other countries joined the BRICS grouping. So it is something for the BRICS group to decide based on the kind of consensus that they developed among themselves. Uma.
उमाशंकर सिंह, इंडिपेंडेंट जर्नलिस्ट। प्रधानमंत्री मोदी ने अभी देशवासियों से अपील की है कि वो पेट्रोल और डीजल को किफ़ायत से खर्च करें, और क्योंकि भारत की घोषित नीति रही है कि देश के हित में, देश की जनता के हित में वो अपनी तेल खरीद पॉलिसी को निर्धारित करता है, तो मेरा सवाल है कि क्या रूसी तेल खरीद को लेकर कोई नया एक पॉलिसी हम एडॉप्ट करने जा रहे हैं कि सैंक्शंस के बावजूद रूस से तेल खरीदेंगे क्योंकि देश को इसकी ज़रूरत है?
प्रणय।
सर, प्रणय उपाध्याय, आज तक इंडिया टुडे से। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी 5 देशों की यात्रा पर जाने वाले हैं। ऊर्जा सुरक्षा इस यात्रा का कितना महत्वपूर्ण बिंदु होगा, और अगर आप बता सकें कि ऊर्जा सुरक्षा के मुद्दों पर क्या क्या इसमें होने वाला है। और इसी से जुड़ा एक दूसरा सवाल है कि प्रधानमंत्री ने जैसे ऑस्टेरिटी मेजर्स का आग्रह किया है, विदेश मंत्रालय के फ्रंट पे क्या उपाय किए जा रहे हैं, और किफ़ायत बढ़ाने के लिए क्या विदेश मंत्रालय में कुछ विशेष तैयारियां या कुछ कदम उठाए जाने वाले हैं?
सिद्धांत।
So, we saw a report saying that China supported Pakistan during Operation Sindoor. There's a confirmation by the Chinese side that they supported. What is India's reaction? And also, a senator earlier today, Mr. Graham, talked about the nature of Pakistan, questioning its mediation role between Iran and the US. Also, a reaction simply on that.
मधु।
सर, मधुरेंद्र, मैं न्यूज़ नेशन से। एक हाई लेवल विजिट की तरफ दुनिया की निगाह है। ट्रंप शी जिनपिंग से मिलने के लिए चीन दौरे पर जा रहे हैं, और इस दौरे में जिस तरह के डेलीगेशन को शामिल किया गया है उसके बारे में भी जानकारी दी जा रही है। इस विजिट को भारत कैसे देख रहा है, ख़ास तौर पे तब जबकि अमेरिका के रिश्ते जो हैं वो चीन के साथ उतार चढ़ाव भरे रहे हैं, और भारत के साथ भी उनके रिश्ते जो हैं वो काफ़ी उतार चढ़ाव से गुजर रहे हैं। तो कैसे भारत इसको रीड कर रहा है, और वर्तमान ईरान वॉर के परिप्रेक्ष्य में भी आप इस विजिट को कैसे देख रहे हैं?
Okay. Jugal.
This is Jugal from the Collective Newsroom for the BBC. So some time back you had given us an update about how what manner of assistance India is providing to the neighborhood, whether it's in terms of fuel or fertilizer. Could you please update us on the present situation, and if there is a change in posture with regards to that? Thank you.
पहला उमाशंकर, तेल खरीदने की जो हमारी नीति है, जो हमारा दृष्टिकोण है, वही है जो पहले था। हम लोगों ने पहले भी कहा है, मैं इस बात को फिर से दोहराऊंगा, हालांकि दोहराने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, कि जो भी हमारी नीति है, जो भी हमारा दृष्टिकोण है, वो हमारे भारतीय 140 करोड़ भारतीयों के हित को लेके है, और उसके साथ साथ तेल हम बाज़ार में क्या स्थिति है इसको देखते हुए और वैश्विक क्या स्थिति है इसको देख के अपना निर्णय लेते हैं, उसमें कोई बदलाव नहीं है। No, but I've already said this on several occasions. Each time I don't want to repeat, but just to tell you that a broad approach to energy sourcing remains what it was, what I have said before. We take into account in this imperative the imperative, the need to meet the energy needs of 1.4 billion people, as also the market conditions and global situation that is obtained. So that remains, our national interest remains the underlying factor for sourcing of our energy needs. प्रणय, 5 देश की यात्रा हो रही है। पहला पड़ाव प्रधानमंत्री का वो संयुक्त अरब अमीरात का होगा। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, संयुक्त अरब अमीरात के साथ हमारे बहुआयामी रिश्ते हैं, लेकिन उसमें ऊर्जा सुरक्षा बहुत अहम एक उसका भाग्य है, और इस दौरे के दौरान भी ऊर्जा सुरक्षा पर बातचीत होगी। जिस प्रकार का हमारी उनसे साझेदारी चल रही है, कैसे इसको और व्यापक किया जाए ताकि हम अपने जो ऊर्जा सुरक्षा हमारी है उसको हम मजबूत कर सकें। साथ ही साथ जो व्यापार के मुद्दे पे और निवेश के मुद्दे पे भी किस प्रकार का सहयोग हो सकता है दोनों देशों के बीच में, और कैसे इसको बढ़ाया जा सकता है। साथ ही साथ वहाँ हमारे बहुत बड़े वहाँ जो हमारा समुदाय काफ़ी बड़ा है, 4.5 मिलियन मतलब 45 लाख लोग रहते हैं, उनके उनके हित के लिए, उनके वेलबींग वेलफेयर के लिए भी इस पर इन मुद्दों पर भी बातचीत होगी। उसके अलावा जो 4 अन्य देश हैं, नॉर्डिक समिट होने वाला है, नॉर्वे की यात्रा है, स्वीडन की यात्रा है, इटली की यात्रा है, नेदरलैंड्स की यात्रा है। यहाँ पर भी ये देश में आपको पता है जैसे कि नवाचार के बहुत बड़ा केंद्र हैं, इनोवेशन इकोसिस्टम में भारत में बहुत काम हो रहा है और क्लीन एनर्जी टेक्नोलॉजीज़ में ये लोग और ग्रीन ट्रांजिशन में काफ़ी आगे हैं। तो इन सभी मुद्दे पर हमारी बातचीत होगी और देखा जाएगा किस प्रकार से वो सब साझेदारी जो विकसित भारत की तरफ हमको ले आता है उसको कैसे मजबूत किया जाएगा। ये इस प्रधानमंत्री के दौरे का एक मुख्य आधार है। और प्रेस रिलीज में जैसा कि हमने बताया है कि सभी आर्थिक मुद्दों पर, टेक्नोलॉजी के मुद्दों पर, इनोवेशन के मुद्दे पर और ऊर्जा सुरक्षा के मुद्दे पर बातचीत होगी। कल हमारी एक विशेष प्रेस ब्रीफिंग रहेगी इस दौरे पर, तो उसमें आप लोग आएँ तो अच्छा रहेगा। जहाँ तक ऑस्टेरिटी मेजर्स की बात की है, पूरे देशवासियों को आह्वान किया है प्रधानमंत्री ने और उन्होंने कहा है किस प्रकार से हम लोग एक अच्छे नागरिक के रूप में बचत कर सकते हैं और देश को फ़ायदा बता सकते हैं। तो ये मंत्रालय की बात नहीं है, तो पूरे भारत की बात है। सबको इसमें संलग्न होकर साथ मिलकर आगे काम करना चाहिए। Siddhant, your question on China. Yes, we have seen reports that corroborate what was known earlier. Operation Sindoor was a precise, targeted and calibrated response to the terrorist attacks in Pahalgam, aimed at destroying state-sponsored terrorist infrastructure operating out of Pakistan and at its behest. It is for nations who consider themselves responsible to reflect whether supporting attempts to protect terrorist infrastructure affects their reputation and standing. हमने इन रिपोर्टों को देखा है और यह उन्हीं तथ्यों की पुष्टि करती है जिसके बारे में हमें पहले से ही पता था। ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पहलगाम में हुए आतंकी हमले का एक सटीक, लक्षित और नपातुला जवाब था। इसका उद्देश्य उन आतंकवादी ढांचों को नष्ट करना था जो न केवल पाकिस्तानी राज्य द्वारा प्रायोजित है बल्कि पाकिस्तान से और उनके इशारों पर चलता है। अब यह उन राष्ट्रों को ही तय करना है, उन पर ही निर्भर करता है जो स्वयं को जिम्मेदार मानते हैं कि वे इस बात पर आत्मचिंतन करें कि क्या आतंकवादी ढांचे को बचाने के प्रयासों का समर्थन करना उनकी प्रतिष्ठा और वैश्विक साख को प्रभावित करता है या नहीं। On the comments, the other comments, Siddhant, that you talked about, we have seen those reports, we have seen those comments. मधु, आपने बात की अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति के दौरे की, चीन की। देखिए, हमारे कई देशों के साथ हमारे रिश्ते हैं, हमारे अंतर्राष्ट्रीय रिश्ते काफ़ी मजबूत हैं। कई देशों के साथ हमारी साझेदारी चल रही है, आगे बढ़ रही है और देशों के बीच में इस प्रकार का दौरा होता रहता है और जब भी ये दौरा होता है तो उसको हम लोग देखते हैं कि क्या उसमें क्या बदलाव आया या क्या उसमें गतिविधियां हुई। Jugal, on neighborhood, yes, we have been supplying energy products to countries in the neighborhood. I don't have the facts right now with me, but I have spoken about it. We have been supplying diesel to Bangladesh through the high speed diesel friendship pipeline that we have. We also got some additional requests from Bangladesh, which we met and we are meeting. We also been supplying energy products to Bhutan as per the existing arrangement, as also Nepal as per the commercial agreement and the arrangement that we have presently with them. We have likewise supplied energy products to Sri Lanka, and there are some arrangements that are in the works right now with Mauritius as well. Also, I would like to inform you that we have received a request from Nepal for supply of fertilizers. This is being processed within the existing framework of cooperation. Sorry? No, no, we continue to do support our neighboring countries with their supplies. Krishna Mohan?
सर कृष्ण मोहन शर्मा भारत एक्सप्रेस से। देश की जनता एक चीज़ को लेकर बहुत परेशान है कि 40 दिनों तक का हमारे पास ऑयल और फ्यूल रिजर्व है, और प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने कहा भी है कि आप लोग इसका संयमित इस्तेमाल करें तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहेगा। मेरा सवाल इसमें ये है कि स्ट्रेट ऑफ हॉर्मुज में हमारे अभी तक कितने वेसल्स और फंसे हुए हैं?
Keshav?
Thank you, spokesperson. Keshav Padmanabhan from the Tribune. It's been a little bit over 2 weeks since our sanctions waiver for Chabahar has been elapsed. I just wanted to check what is the status of that, and given that there will be Iranian representation at the BRICS foreign ministers meeting, and this may come up, what really is the update you can give us with regards to Chabahar in particular? And the second question I have is on Mauritius and Maldives. Now, for about 3 months, the Maldives and Mauritius have snapped ties with one another over the Chagos Island dispute. We had the Mauritian foreign minister recently at the Indian Ocean Dialogue. What really is India's take on this, and how is it sort of talking to both Mauritius and Maldives on this issue? Thank you. I just wanted to check what is the status of that, and given that there will be Iranian representation at the BRICS foreign ministers meeting, and this may come up, what really is the update you can give us with regards to Chabahar in particular? And the second question I have is on Mauritius and Maldives. Now, for about 3 months, the Maldives and Mauritius have snapped ties with one another over the Chagos Island dispute. We had the Mauritian foreign minister recently at the Indian Ocean Dialogue. What really is India's take on this, and how is it sort of talking to both Mauritius and Maldives on this issue? Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, Smita Sharma. Just two follow-ups. One, in terms of how challenging is it for India right now, given that in the last round of the BRICS meeting also, there was no consensus or an outcome document, with the sharp differences emerging between UAE and Iran, and perhaps also an Indian effort in, as was reported, a dilution of language on Israel and Palestine. And B, on Nepal, while you said it will be held at a mutually convenient time, but the Nepalese media has specifically reported that Mr. Balanshaw did not offer time to meet. He has not been meeting foreign officials, and that it's also because of what's happened with Lipu Lake. If you could confirm or deny these.
Hello?
Kalul from the Hindu, sir. So the Deputy Minister of Bangladesh, the Deputy Foreign Minister of Bangladesh, Shama Ubaid, said yesterday that Bangladesh follows a policy of zero tolerance for illegal immigration. And this was in the context of the dangerous routes that Bangladeshi illegal immigrants follow for going to Europe. Do you think that that policy of zero tolerance towards illegal immigration on behalf of Bangladesh is something that the Tariq Rahman government should also follow when it comes to India, because we have been talking about it in the recent past, calling it a core issue in India-Bangladesh relationship?
Gautam?
Thank you, sir. Gautam Laili. As you have just now said that India wants to build up the relationship with the Bangladesh, but you have seen that Bangladesh foreign minister went to China and offered the Tista development project to China, actually overturning the earlier government decisions. Do you think that this kind of thing will help to build up a mutual trust so that the relation can be developed?
Okay. Let me come back to Krishna Mohan. पहला सवाल आपका था कितने हमारे जहाज हैं? 11 जहाज स्ट्रेट ऑफ हॉर्मुज से हमारे आ गए हैं और 13 जहाज वहाँ पर अभी हैं हमारे. Keshav, your question regarding Chabahar, let me say that this issue is under discussion with both Iran and the United States. Obviously, the current conflict is also a complicating factor. We will keep you posted of the situation as it evolves. Sorry. On Chagos, I need not repeat. Our position on Chagos, and that is where we are. We support the sovereignty and sovereignty of Mauritius on this particular issue, and it is based on several considerations. I have already spoken about it. Smita, on BRICS, whether there will be consensus, etc. The BRICS meeting is to happen on 14th and 15th. Obviously, it is something that we will keep you informed of the development. So let's wait for the foreign ministers meeting to happen. The other question you had on Nepal. On Nepal, I already spoken. That we have received an invitation from the foreign minister. From Nepal, and the dates of this visit will be decided based on mutual convenience of both sides. Kalol, on illegal immigration, look, we have, as I told you, this is a subject of conversation between India and Bangladesh, and we have over the last several years, we have requested Bangladesh to verify the nationality of 2,860, over 2,860 people whom we think are Bangladeshi nationals, and they are staying here in India. We are yet to get a response on this particular matter. Then we had a question from Gautam. This was well, we see, as practitioners of international relations and as diplomats and here as officers in the Ministry of External Affairs, we closely follow all developments that happen around the world, and we continue to do so in relation to the trip that you mentioned. Also, I would like to mention that India's relations with its neighboring countries stand on their own, keeping in view of our mutual interests. So that is where it is. Archis?
Archis Mohan from Business Standard. Sir, I believe the Maldivian foreign minister will be in Delhi and is slated to meet the CIM and EAM. Have there been fresh requests from the Maldivian government in the context of its oil needs, and would it be possible to share some details on what the meetings might be about?
Manas?
Manas from PTI. So US Secretary of State Marco Rubio is scheduled to arrive in India on May 24th. So as in fact India is preparing to host a Quad foreign ministerial meeting, so what will be the main focus of the Quad foreign ministerial meeting? And in your response to the question on China's support to Pakistan, you mentioned nations. So are you also suggesting to Turkey and the countries which supported Pakistan during the operation?
Agni?
Sir, Agni from ABP. Bengal's newly elected Chief Minister approved BSF land for India-Bangladesh border fencing. So how do you assess this, and will it create any impact in Indo-Bangladesh diplomatic relations?
Saurabh from the Outlook India. Can we expect trade happening in rupees between India and UAE? And will this issue be discussed during Prime Minister Modi's visit to the Gulf country?
Last question.
Kadambini Sharma, independent journalist. From different statements by different government officials, we understand that India is importing crude oil from almost 41 countries. Given the PM's statement about austerity measures, has there been any dip in these imports? Are we also exploring other options, and are we also talking or exploring the option of some sanction relief on Russian oil? Thank you.
Okay, so Archie's first your question regarding the visit of Maldivian foreign minister. I don't know the details of the agenda as of now, but with Maldives we have collaboration across several fronts. We also have a strong development partnership. Several issues that form part of our mutual agenda will be discussed during the visit. Manas, your question was regarding Quad Summit. We are the host for Quad Summit this year. We are the host for Quad. As part of this, we have had several meetings at the technical level. We'll also be having some high-level meetings, and we shall keep you informed of those meetings as and when they are about to take place. Your question was on China. I was referring to the reports that we saw. So from that you can infer what I was talking about. Agni, your question regarding border fencing, border security. Yes, border security is a priority for us, and that is how we look at it. Saurabh, we had a question about rupee trade in rupee. This is a question which we can take up tomorrow, whether it is part of the agenda or not. But it is the third largest export partner for us. We have over $100 billion of trade now with UAE. We have close collaboration on fintech, on UPI, and several other aspects of finance as well. Whether we are going to start rupee UAE dirham trade or not, we can take this question tomorrow at the press briefing, or also whether it is part of the agenda or not. Kadamni, what I can tell you is our policy as far as engaging partners across the world for sourcing energy needs, which I clarified earlier. Insofar whether we are buying oil from X country or Y country, whether there's a dip, what those kind of technicalities, those information I don't have. This is something that Ministry of Petroleum will help you with.